Hey Artland, how's it going? So for today's video, I got a special request to do a Godzilla Xenomorph crossover. So I think this could be a lot of fun, so let's see what we can make with this. So to start off with this, we're going to kind of start up here so we have plenty of room for this. So to begin, I'm just going to draw a little line that's just going to kind of curve up and then down like this. Then I'm just going to make another little line that just kind of curves up and down, just a little bit above it. Then I'm going to start right here, and I'm just going to draw a line that's just going to kind of curve up, and then it's just going to kind of come down like this. And then I'm just going to take this line, I'm just going to draw it down a little bit, and then make a little line that goes down here. Then starting here, I'm going to go kind of back up, and then just over and down. And then I'm just going to kind of curve this down a little more. Then starting here, I'm going to draw a line that just kind of goes up to connect them. And then right here, I'm just going to draw a line that's just going to kind of go down like this. And then I'm just going to kind of curve a little line back. And then right here, I'm just going to draw a line that's just going to kind of go down. It's going to come up and over. It's going to kind of curve and then kind of come up here like this. We're going with kind of a little bit more of like a Xenomorph style head. Now, starting right here, I'm just going to draw a line. It's just going to kind of curve out like this for the tongue. And then I'm just going to kind of curve out and down. I'm going to go over and down again. Little line that goes down. I'm just going to kind of put two of these little more teeth-like shapes in there just so we can kind of get that Xenomorph tongue. And I'm just going to kind of curve this back. We'll add a little line back here. Then I'm just going to curve this line up. And then I'm just going to bring this line down here. And then right over here, I'm going to draw a little line. It's just going to kind of curve around, kind of make like a triangle shape. Then, starting over here, I'm going to just draw this line. I'm just going to kind of curve it back here. Then I'm just going to draw a little line. It's just going to kind of curve up. It's going to come down. And it's just going to kind of curve back up. Then we'll go down and up, kind of just right about to there. Then I'm just going to kind of fill it in with some little sharp teeth in here. All the way around there. Then I'm just going to kind of add a couple little curved lines right around here. Now, starting here, I'm just going to draw lines, just going to kind of curve down and over. And then starting right here, I'm just going to draw lines, just going to kind of curve down. It's going to kind of go down a little bit more, just to kind of shape out the body. Then I'm going to make a little line, it's just going to kind of curve around there. Now, coming back up here, I'm going to add a little line, it's just going to kind of curve up there and go down. And then right over here, I'm just going to draw a line, it's just going to kind of curve around, kind of bumpy. And then when I get to right here, I'm going to add those kind of like famous Xenomorph kind of big kind of spikes. I'm just going to draw a line, just kind of goes up and then bring it back down. Draw another little line down. Leave a little bit of space, then I'll make like another one that kind of comes up. Now, starting right here, I want to add a leg. So I'm just going to draw a line that just kind of goes down at an angle, then it's going to kind of curve back. Add a couple little lines here. And then I'm going to make this kind of a little bit more of like a Godzilla style foot. So I'm going to draw a little line that kind of curves back. Another one that kind of curves down here. We're just going to go up and over. Kind of bring it in and then draw a little line right to here. Then I want to put another leg right here, so I'm just going to draw a line that's just going to kind of curve down to here. A little bump for the knee and kind of bring it back. Add a couple little wrinkle lines. Make a little line that's going to kind of go down and come back. One more right there. And then this toe is going to kind of face us. And I'm going to make one more little one here. Then I'm just going to kind of bring this leg up to here. And then just kind of curve this line right up to here. Now, starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that just kind of goes down and over. Then I'm going to add a little line that's just going to kind of curve down and up. Make one that kind of curves out to here, and then add a little curve line. And then I'm just going to put a couple more around here and curve up for the hand. A couple little wrinkle lines, a line that goes up and over. Now, starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that kind of goes over and then down. And then I'm going to make another one that kind of goes over here. Little line that just goes down. And then I'm going to draw a little line that curves down and up. And then we're going to kind of stick more with these Godzilla style fingers, so I'm just going to draw some kind of little spike lines here. Now, starting here, I'm just going to add just kind of like a wavy line that just kind of goes down. And then I'm going to kind of just curve this around here. And then I'm going to connect this line. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to kind of curve this around. I'm going to kind of bring it up and over. And then I'm going to kind of start the tail over here again, and then I'm just going to get smaller and smaller as I get closer towards the end. And then I want to kind of end it with like that alien style kind of spike on the end. So I'm just going to kind of draw a little line that just kind of goes down and up. And then I'm just going to kind of curve it down to a point. And then I'm just going to kind of bring it up and then kind of curve down. So now what I want to do is I want to add some of those kind of like little alien spikes along the back. So I'm just going to kind of add some small bumps kind of going along here. And I'm just going to kind of bring these down, make them a little bit smaller as I get closer towards the tail. And then I'm just going to kind of continue this pattern all the way up here. And I'm going to kind of just make these a little bit more pointed at the top. Then up here, I'm going to kind of add some of the spikes too, or I should say the Godzilla dorsal fins. A lot of people have corrected me about that. So I'm just going to kind of add some different kind of curved spikes going along here. I'm just going to kind of put them on the back. I'm not going to go all the way down the tail with them. So here's kind of like our basic shape of our kind of Godzilla Xenomorph combo, a Xenozilla if you want to call it. So now we want to come in here and add some of the different details onto here. So I'm going to move a little bit faster through this part. So right up here by the neck, I'm going to add a few kind of more little like curved lines. Kind of a little broken line going down here. Add a nice little line down here, and I'm just going to add some kind of little kind of curved lines just for some details. Make it look like he's got kind of like a scaly chest. I'm going to curve this up and add some little lines on each side just to kind of show where some wrinkles are. I'm going to add little curved lines for each of the claws on the hands. Add an extra line or two just for some detail. A couple little curved lines where parts of the body might kind of bend or move. Some little extra kind of broken lines all over the place. On the head here, I'm just going to make kind of like a big long broken line around here. A couple little curved lines up here. And might add a few more little lines kind of right around the lips and everything. Little line onto the tongue, and then a couple little kind of curved lines on here. Kind of add an extra little line over here. A couple of lines around here. Then I'm going to add just a few more lines right around there. I'm going to put claws onto the toes, and I'm going to add just an extra line or two just to kind of give it some detail. Put some kind of broken lines kind of right around where the kneecap would be. Do the same thing over here. I'm going to add some kind of like these long kind of curved broken lines just to kind of show details and just kind of show where things might be kind of rounded and curved. Just kind of helps it look more three-dimensional. I'm going to kind of curve a line right around here for the leg. Add some extra details onto the spikes. I'm going to put another set of spikes over here too. I'm going to kind of add just some kind of texture, little bump lines all over the back here. Some kind of curved lines up here along the body, just kind of give it a little bit more of that like alien feel to it. Kind of curve around some of the things right around here. Add lots of little extra lines. I'm going to kind of add just some kind of curved little lines kind of going right around the tail here. I'm just going to kind of bring these all the way across, and then I'll kind of add some extra ones all over. Kind of put some more up here. A few more little extra lines around there. Some extra little pieces all over here, just some more details. There's just lots of little details you guys can add everywhere onto here just to kind of make this unique and different. There's no right or wrong way to make this because this is just something completely new. I'm going to put a couple little details up here. Add a couple little extra lines kind of running down the tail. And just kind of you want to fill in extra little lines everywhere and some details. Try some different things. A couple little things there. And I might add a couple little more details onto the face. And there you go. There is your drawing of a Godzilla Xenomorph crossover. You can call it like a Xenozilla or a Godzilla morph, kind of whatever you guys want to. But there you go. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.